I want to present to you a woman with enormous passion, persistence, creativity, and commitment to our own students. I am so proud to introduce you to Dr. Ed.D.
Hey.
Good afternoon. I'm thrilled to be celebrating with family, friends, faculty, and other graduate students for this momentous occasion. I would ask you to take a journey back with me to 2013, when I began my pursuit of happiness as a doctorate student with Fielding Graduate University. I still remember taking a flight to New Jersey to get to my new student orientation. I had a connecting flight in Philadelphia, the Liberty USO International Airport, where a large group of men with closely shaven heads were aboard the airplane. I realized they were soldiers getting ready to embark on their journey as part of the military forces of the United States. As I sat in my seat, I noticed the smiles on their faces and the laughter they shared. I thought about all the adversity they would go through, the suffering and the hard times. I prayed they would remember this time and go on when the worst happened and prevail. See, they were going off to war to fight battles for their brothers and sisters of the United States of America that may never know their names or see their faces, but are protecting them nevertheless. I would like to think that we all got on that plane to fight for the freedoms we believe in. I started my doctorate to fight for an equal opportunity for college education for African American special education students, and them to defend our borders and risk their lives to protect this country. When I finally reached my hotel, I found I was part of a class of all women, and we called ourselves the Amazing Eight. We were getting ready to begin our fantastical journey that would change our lives forever. As long as I can remember, I've wanted to be Dr. Afton Wright. I started out wanting to be a medical doctor, then a lawyer to get my Juris Doctorate, and finally, I found my destiny. I fell in love with the students of San Bernardino City Unified School District. So I wanted to get my Education Doctorate to make a change in their economically disadvantaged area. Each day, these students go through unseen hardships and are overwhelmed with low self-esteem, lack of parental support, and homelessness. Instead of a stable foundation, many of them are raised by their grandparents and aunts and uncles due to parental drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and finally, some students become a ward to the state and go through the foster care system looking for love and devoted parents. Unfortunately, some become the victim of sexual predators and more child abuse. I feel it is a privilege to be an educator working in a city named the most dangerous city in California. Since my students learn to be resilient to hardships most people cannot handle or recover from. A study was done by the Wallet Hub and covered by CBS Los Angeles Channel 9 News that compared 182 cities to each other, and San Bernardino was named the most dangerous city dated December 2nd, 2019. Through my research of cities like San Bernardino, so many African American students attend a community college and fail out. It is because of remedial classes or poor family lifestyle, too many distractions. Many say it is due to the environment at home, and the ones that statistically were able to do well weren't younger students, but older students. African American students have the lowest retention rate when attending a community college or university. So when writing my dissertation, I was focused on offering my own experience as a special education student and creating an advocacy program for them to feel capable of achieving collegiate and career dreams. My goal is to go out and to be an advocate for change I want to see in the world. I feel privileged that Fielding Graduate University gave me a greater ability to do so. I would like to say thank you to my mentor, Dr. Kitty Kelly Epstein, for believing in me and my research, for never giving up on me and helping me to see my ability through long nights and early morning rituals of too much coffee and a desire to read just one more paragraph. To Dr. Mark Scallon Green, who helped me to see the importance of my own experiences in special education and to use them to advocate for African American special education students without a voice. I would also like to mention Dr. Harriet Rasman, that was my first student reader, Shayla Williams, that was my last student reader, Dr. Raina Pawloff, my faculty, Reader, and Dr. Karen Yasaldo, my external examiner. Thank you, your contribution is noted. To my mother, thank you for your unending praise and enduring faith in me. God bless you for every hot meal you prepared for me when I was sick and tired. I love you forever. Thank you for sacrificing your collegiate future for me and my sisters. Oregon State may have never received you, but we did. Thank you. To my father for being my role model in college and for never giving up on your college dreams and being one of the few Black men to be accepted to Princeton, offered a full ride to Columbia, and a graduate of UCLA. Go Bruins. Mom and Dad, please note that my doctorate is your doctorate. To my grandparents, Peggy Wright, and my deceased grandfather, Ralph Wright, John and Carol Walker, thank you for every form of encouragement you gave and always telling me I could reach the stars. To Darian, my daughter, every sacrifice I made was better for your future. I love you, my little princess. Me and your father love you very much. Remember, you can be anything you put your mind to. To my beautiful family members and friends that were able to be with me today, thank you so much for honoring me with your presence. And finally, to those of you who come after me and hear my speech and are inspired to achieve your education doctorate, please remember this quote by Frederick Douglass: "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Thank you.